My mission is to inspire you to be the best you that you can be. Failure does not exist in a positive mind. Stay optimistic. Greetings and peace be unto you. This is the Inspiration Show entitled COVID-19 is the best thing that ever happened to us. Before you start thinking I'm crazy, hopefully you'll stick around and listen to how I break that down, because there's a lot to be learned from what we're experiencing and what we have experienced in regards to COVID-19. So, and before I get into that, make sure you like, comment, and more importantly, subscribe to the channel to get more. So, somewhere there roundabout, I want to say February is when we really started finding out about COVID-19, although allegedly it's been around since late last year, primarily the fall or winter, somewhere around that. But we actually found out about it around February, allegedly. Some people say January, but I'm in New York. I believe my governor stated that February is when New York actually found out about it, and he started spinning the whole story. I'm not gonna really get into that, but anyways, so what I'm saying as far as it could be the best thing that ever happened to us is, one, we learn that we don't need celebrities to dictate, to make decisions or orchestrate our lives and decisions. We can do that on our own. We actually don't need them. We learned also that we don't need sports. We learned that we don't need entertainment. We learned that we can entertain ourselves. We also learned that probably in some cases how good of athletes we are ourselves, as far as maybe you got a backyard driveway basketball hoop and you've been sharpening your skills instead of watching LeBron on TV. You know, now you're actually putting your own skills to practice and sharpening them and learning about the game on your own and not through a superstar. You know, so maybe you're getting sharper as far as your own sports. Entertainment wise, you're probably finding out there's people in your family who can sing. Maybe you could even sing or dance. Maybe you're doing more karaoke now. You're spending more time with your family. You're entertaining each other, playing cards, you're mingling. You are opening the door to something that should have been open a long time ago. You know, they're telling you to stay home and all this other stuff like that, right? Or telling us to stay home. So you're spending more time with your families, hopefully, and you're learning more about each other, and you're learning the importance of family itself. Because a lot of things like work and school or whatever have you throughout life are things that interfere and distract from the family, which is extremely important. Because whether you believe it or not, the family is under attack, because the family is something that whoever they is, has been looking to destroy for many, many years, maybe even decades now, or centuries even, because the family consists of lineage, consists of legacy. When you destroy that, you have nothing to pass on. And that is the importance of history. That's where history comes into play as well. So if you destroy history, you have no history, or you have nothing to really look back on other than what you firsthand learned or experienced. So the topics of racism and history itself, these are taught things. So if I teach my daughters to hate anything from little kids, meaning, from the womb on up. I keep telling them hot chocolate is bad. Hot chocolate will kill you. Keep telling them that. Even for 10 years of their life, do you think, what's the chance of them changing their mind when they're 20 years old, when they're 30 years old, and so on and so forth? They won't, or they may not. It's slim to none, right? So the same thing goes with thinking for yourself. If you're not a person to say, break the chains and think for yourself, you never will. You're gonna go by whatever people tell you. You're gonna go by whatever's learned. So this is also a time we had being quarantined and things like that. Hopefully many of us are reading more, researching things more, and not spending all of our time watching television. Because there is a reason why it's called a television program. There's a reason why. It's telling you the reason. The definition is self-explanatory, but many don't get the definition. People just listen, but they're not actually learning. What's the saying? You never lose, you learn. Well, it's either you learn or you lose. But if you're not paying close attention to things, you're not learning. You are losing. And a lot of things out here, like, I'm gonna tell you, through my eyes now, as a grown man, as opposed to when I was a young man, or actually even a teenager, totally different focus, totally different outlook on life. I can't even begin to tell you the difference, but I see things from a whole outlook. I remember my mother used to watch TV with me sometimes, and we look at all the crazy videos I would look at, and she'll sit there and watch with me, and I'll be like, why you want to watch this video with me? This is rap. You don't do that. You don't do that. You don't do no hip hop. And she sit there and watch it, but the perspective that she see it through will be way different from the way I look at it. Like, I'm looking at it like, this is the best thing I've ever seen in my life. A hot video, the women half naked, doing what they do, the rapper doing what he do. But she's looking at it like, look at the evil in this, look at the exploitation in this. That's what she would see. And this is what I see now when I see certain things, when I look at the news, or if I look at just things in general. Think about this, right? So we're supposed to all wear masks, and nearly every store is requiring you to wear masks. Imagine if 20 people that day, right, decide to say, well, we're not wearing no masks to go in that store. All right, and those 20 people tell just one person. That's 40 people now, right? That 20 people tell another 20 people. Now we got 60 people, right? Okay, let's say out of that 60 people, they're spending $10 a piece, right? Ooh, we talking some money now, right? No, let's up it a little bit. Let's say they're spending $20 a piece, which is still low, because let's say I'm talking about a Walmart. Let's say I'm talking about a Target, or I'm talking about a BJ's. Can you imagine how much money that store will lose for the day? And yeah, they make probably, I don't know, millions of dollars, but it would hurt. It would hurt. This whole thing with the mask is forced. It's a forced thing. But not so much dwelling on the mask situation. I'm going a little deeper than that, because you got people that are on both sides of the fence in regards to the mask. Some people believe that the mask is a protectant. I'm wearing a mask to protect you. You wear the mask to protect me. All that mambo jumbo, which to me sounds like a song and dance. Because I'm going to tell you 100%. I care less about somebody else that I don't know. Not that I'm being evil, but I'm just not programmed or taught to care for someone else genuinely that I don't know. And that's coming from a regular perspective, nothing to do with my background or whatever like that. I'm just saying, no one is that nice. Don't let no one fool you. No one is that nice. Actually, people gonna look out for self before they look out for anyone else. So all that, I wear it to protect you, you wear it to protect, yeah, get out of here. One for me, two for you, whatever that crap, it doesn't sound right at all. Nah, I'm not buying that. But what I do want to dwell on is the power of the people. And it's funny how now 4th of July weekend, this is what came to my mind, because I'm thinking about the power of the people. Because we have power. The United States of America, our power lies within the people. It doesn't lie within our missiles, doesn't lie within our army or our military. Yeah, they're powerful. But the people are what is really powerful. I mean, like, think about how, even in a destructive nature, the things that the people have done. Look how in different cities, states across America, things got shut down just because of protesting, peaceful or not. It will still shut down because the people stood as one. But the thing is, the people need to start standing as one for more things than just racism or quote unquote police brutality. There are many other things that we need to stand up for. There's a whole lot. We need to really exercise our power and put it on full display. You wouldn't imagine what the people can do when we do that. You know, hopefully that's something right there that we've learned from this whole quarantine thing. Hopefully we learn now that our power as a people is unsurpassed and unmatched if we stay together, if we stick together. You know? And I got some rambling on, but it was sitting in my mind. I had to put it out there because I think people are not fighting for what, I don't want to say what's important, but they're not fighting for one of the things that truly is important as everything else that we're fighting for currently. You know, sometimes people pick their battles. They don't go for, you know, the gusto. They don't go for the meat of what we're looking for, what we're supposed to really be fighting for. We don't go for it. And that's something that we're losing a lot of freedoms. And it's like happening right in front of our faces, and I don't think a lot of people realize that. You know, just going along, going with the program. You know, we need to open up the third eye and see. You know, I was reading something where in California, Governor Newsom said that he doesn't want people to sing in church anymore. I mean, religious or not, you can't tell me that's not like that's freedom. That's freedom being taken away right there. There's no right to do that. That's something people need to stand up for. And you should be able to exercise your religion, whatever it may be. If you worship trees, if you worship fleas, it's your right. It's your constitutional right. Be aware and be on point. You know, unite as a people, and we can't be stopped. Point blank. Once again, like, comment, share, subscribe. Remember, faith, health, wealth, success. Hopefully you're enjoying your weekend, and I'll see you later.